call a mobile, where Tinubu gets 35 billion. Which work Tinubu do when he get 35 billion to give Buhari? Not be said the one when he keep for bank when he be own. I think Nigeria need to ask Tinubu where he gets that kind of money. Which work? Which hours of work he do to get 35 billion when he give Buhari to take campaign? Before I come to the main subject, because he get the kind money when somebody go say he give somebody, but to say you give somebody 35 billion, not 1 million, not 2 million, not even 35 million, na billion, nine Tinubu give Buhari. That one self, na big question mark na idea around that 35 billion when he give. Now your personal money, na state money, or na thief money, we don't know. But he give him 35 billion. That is how corrupt Nigerian politicians have become. They have become corrupt and bold. Very corrupt and very bold. And that one I cause the madness of people like Oshomole. People who think they can steal and get away with it. Nobody go fit ask them. They are law to themselves. They are authority. They get power. Oshomole and Tinubu. Tinubu open his filthy mouth, talk and say give Buhari 35 billion because na Fulani slave now, isn't it? Our daddy, Senator Adesheye Ugunlewe, for that morning show few years back, talk and say Fulani are masters of the game. So they go only use Tinubu, chew am, spit am out. And it's not just Tinubu, make I tell you now. So many Nigerians, especially southern Nigerians, they are foolish. They don't get brain for inside this. They are small head. They don't get brains. The other day before they talk small, they say make them put some down the campaign say na Buhari Pikin go take over. Like say that one a hereditary title na Papa sit down put. If not be some of us when he shout for internet say na Buhari Pikin na the advocate make he enter now. That is how foolish the South is. We fight against each other. Yoruba not like Igbo. Igbo not like Urobo. Urobo not like Esa. Esa not like Bini. Rather than coming together as one and finding common ground, all of us, they fight each other. They don't turn all of us to each other enemy. Average Igbo man, they give us small money. You go begin talking praise of Buhari against him people. You give Yoruba small opportunity. You go begin talking praise of Buhari against him people. They go tell you, say, they be the same. You don't they say Allah Kuba. All of them don't they be the same Muslim. Buhari na good man. But Fulanis are cleverly hanging on to the reign of office. All of them are they against each other. Biafra not like Arewa. Arewa not like the other. What is the wrong with Nigerians? These people are using us. They have stood. They have held on to that position. They hold on to the reign of Nigeria. They don't ruin Nigeria. Pata money no day. They go allow use thief small. The one with the talk, so Tinubu now the opportunity when he get to thief in own. Now he carry 35 billion naira. Billion, no, not be million, not be kobo. He carry a billion naira. Give Buhari to take rig election. So he must enter as president. If you remember, when Buhari they come, he say he not get any kobo. He say he not get money. He say he not even get house. Say na car he gets. That was what he said. But you see, the problem when we get, not be Fulani be our problem. Now we be our own problem. Now that one me say make I tell Southerners this afternoon. Now we, Southerners, now we be our individual problems. Because when one person get up for naught, now give them small money, you go see all those hopeless young men when you dey for street when you not get work, they go begin dance. They go they fight, they go they kill. Instead of us to come together and fight for a common cause, these are the same people, the same Fulani way don't rule Nigeria to abyss. We still they give them chance. The other day when Atiku get up, I remember it was a conflict between Atiku and Buhari. Southerners begin say, "Na Buhari supposed to rule us." Na Buhari. Others say, "Na Atiku supposed to rule." They begin curse each other for internet. My sister, Thank you, my darling sister Juliet. God bless you. They begin curse each other. Everybody want curse each other. Everybody want uproot each other. Everybody want kill each other over Atiku, who is a Fulani man, and Buhari, who is a Fulani man. Waiting be una again. Senator Adesheye Ogunlewe, he said it. He said Tinubu is a very foolish man. That the Fulanis will chew him and spit him out. Instead of us to find one intelligent person with good backbone for South, if it be Igbo, if it be Yoruba, if it be Urobo, if it be Ijo, if it be Esa, for as long as we know say he get the qualities to be president of Nigeria, Fulani do so they don't hold all the major positions. Buhari don't lay them out to only Fulanis for in cabinet. Now the ones when they chop remain, that they give South. They in charge of our oil. They in charge of our ammunition. Then they in charge of all the major parastatals of government. We therefore back the clap hand. People like Tinubu, Amechi, Akpabio, Oshomole, the time when their papa and mama waste take bonding, therefore kuku just use condom or take tablet, take flush them down the toilet. They have sold us so cheaply. All those Nama people, now see the kind of music when it come from North. I am a cow, I'm not a goat. That's what I tell you now how their brain they work. These people have cleverly taken everything we own. Last Sunday, my brother Nafama, thank you so much. Keep saying, yes, all of them get empty head, my brother. I'm not just saying it for joke. Southerners, a lot of Southerners, now only their individual pockets now they care about. They don't care about the future of the children, of their children, of their immediate family. You go see some of your uncle, if not a politician, you go in house, you go ring bell. Your wife not gonna let you enter house because they don't be big man. Look at the case of this man, Ajimobi, when he died. When he died a few days ago. There was a video I posted on my page where his wife lay about 20 meals for table make a guy eat. And he was playing and dancing around. Not even sit down and eat, reach 2 minutes. Because not be in your own pocket. If you say that in pocket they come from, you don't go cook jollof rice, cook moi moi, cook dodo and beans, cook rice and stew, cook yam and owo. You don't go cook all these things. And all the food, though they look very unhealthy because there was no vegetable in them, they were all filled with carbohydrates and meat. No real food there. If you say that in pocket they come from, you don't go cook 10 different meals put for table. Now only him with his wife. His wife they give her, you go chop this one, you go chop this, because they don't thief. The shameful thing about them be say, you know carry some go hellfire where they go now. You know carry the food go hellfire where they go. If you carry and follow body, when you reach that side, they go chop. You go. I hope your wife save some for cooler when you go carry go hellfire. May God punish all of them. Southerners are very selfish. We are individual enemies. We are our own enemies. When that Baba, God bless him, and that Baba for West that day they talk and say for your some ex-governors and governors want begin there. I didn't say a lie they talk. I didn't say a lie. Me, I did laugh at those people because I'm a believer in Christ. I believe in Christ. I don't believe in all those things. But within a few days, Jimmy be bow. And I know say na go ide because he mentioned and said na Oyo. The man was very specific. He not bend mouth when he talk am. He said because of the wickedness. Why are we Southerners so wicked to each other? Why can't we come? Look at this man in Cross River, the governor of Cross River. God bless you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. God bless you. God bless you mightily for what you are doing in your state. Go see that ultra-modern factory when it creates for his state. Why can't Southerners come together? We have people with brains. We abandon those ones. Take people when their head, they're full of ordinary cotton wool. We put for government. Some people are still so loyal. My darling sister, happy birthday to you, my lovely sister Lucy. No vex, I was planning to later in the day. I know it's your birthday. Hope you are having fun. London is bright but a bit wet. I hope you've been able to cook some nice jollof rice for daddy and the children. Yeah, till later. Call where say Obava. So what I'm trying to say in effect, we say, we as Southerners, we hate each other so much. If we see one, they come, we go carry fire, put for the road where one pass. And even the Southerners, when they enter, are only about them and their family. What una wicked? What una wicked? When Jonathan entered, that one begin drink kind, like say he never drink for in life. Instead of him to focus and make sure say every Nigerian was attended to, the man go there, go begin drink. His wife begin mad. Why una wicked like this? Why? Why can't we find a responsible? I be those Fulanis don't do nothing. When it be so una head not they screw to una shoulder anymore. If you not believe this story, I posted from my page before. When Senator Adesheye Ogunleye they talk, I will now post it again this afternoon when I finish this video. And he got it so right. This is what I have been trying to say to Nigerians. Those Fulanis are not as foolish as you think. They are holding on to the reign. Then they pass them on from one person to another. Then they use us. They have nothing on their land. Nothing. Poverty. Now their own portion from God. But then they use the resources of Nigeria, they bless a few of them because they believe say not be everybody supposed to get money. And some Southerners don't turn themselves into the channel when they use to bring down another Southerner. When we see Southerner when you want to go forward, we go take 2 hands and 2 legs, hold them back. We go begin dig up what not be true about them. Some people are saying, oh, Obaseki no good. Obaseki no good. I am not here to advocate for Obaseki. I am not PDP or APC. Trust me, I hate both of them with the same passion. But I am here to say it as I see it. Since I don't see Edo State. This is the first time Edo State be like say a good small. For people, when civil servants in particular, then they get their salary. This is the first time and they see say the effort when government they make, we they see them for public eye where everybody they see them as he be. He could be doing not as well as I think. I live abroad. I don't live in Nigeria. I'm not always in Nigeria. But those days when people like Kabaka became Oga, when they smash up people property for inside market, nobody they feel ask him. Kabaka became a small king. So take Kabaka the talk of billions. Me when I sit down here, so with all the work where they work Monday to Saturday, I not get billions for account where I want to see them. Kabaka now they take her night chest in billion for here, in billion for there. It was a government of Agbero for Agbero by Agbero. That was what we went through with Oshomole. Every other thing when they talk about Godwin Obaseki matter not to me. Some say na gay man, say they sleep with, say na his boyfriend. He get wife for house, so they call him gay. I know say that one not they stop those when he be gay, but waiting that one can't get to do with waiting the man they achieve for office. Waiting that one can't get to do with all the achievement for office. Why are we living substance and chasing shadows? Why are you channeling other people to look at people's individual lifestyle? If that one are in lifestyle, what it concern us? The main thing be say pensioners not they die for pension office anymore. Teachers not they go hungry for months without their salary. Civil servants not they stay without money anymore. Southerners we just hate each other. Why? They cause now. Why can't you love each other? Why can't you look for what is good for each other? People like Oshomole was hell-bent on stopping him from giving that progress to Edo State. Me, I not be supporter of APC. No, am I a supporter of PDP? I don't like any of them. They are a bunch of nuisance. But now that Obaseki has come in and is making efforts, don't we think we should back him? But Oshomole, no. The person when he don't already tell us in a thief, he say make we begin support him. What does he think? He thinks we are fools in Edo State, Abi. When they condemn Obaseki, they say more and more Edo people they support him. They begin put fire for market to discredit him. Let me tell you, we know. Some of us know say now Kabaka with in gang now they burn down Benin markets. So many markets don't burn. Ekiosa again. Oba market don't burn. one don't burn for upper because me I know there for Bini, so I know if you name all the markets. They don't put market, they don't burn market, and once they are burning that market, what they go they talk, they say, see now the market they burn, we not get fire engine, which kind of government be this? And that man they call Bosunu, I am coming to attack Bosunu now. The reason I go talk about Bosunu, that stupid idiot, he goes into the market, he's asking these people and they are saying they have a bad government. I am not saying there is anything wrong in being critical or critiquing anything. If you want critique, be positive. Oh. Obaseki may not, Obaseki does not know which market is next. Which market they want burn next. Say you go carry fire engine, put for front. The way they do it, they pour petrol around the market and set it on fire. Say even before fire engine go reach there, the whole place don't burn. Obaseki has nothing to do with fire. Why you go one set market on fire? What it go be in gain? Now the enemies of Obaseki's government, people like Kabaka, now they set the market on fire. I beg, make una help me share this video. Now then they set the Benin markets on fire. Now Kabaka within group. Now then they set the Benin market on fire. Why? Because they want to discredit Obaseki's government. Say they do well. Those where you know me very well, they know say me I know they support APC. I know they support PDP. I don't believe in them at all. But the truth must be said. Obaseki, they doing best within the limited resources where you get because of the trouble where Oshomole they give him. Now when Buhari don't know say Oshomole na bad head, and he knows say the best thing to do for Oshomole now to kick him out. Now he make him when he support Giadon against Oshomole because he knows say Oshomole na bad head. He don't be bad head before his mama born him. Even Okorocha talk him. The man wonder how Oshomole with El Rufai, how did they fit live with their conscience? He openly, that's one of the things where I like about Okorocha, although I'm not his fan, is when they talk, they fear. And even dead body, when they go grave, so Oshomole na bad head. He told us that he's a Yamu's son, although I don't know that about him. He's from a very prominent Edo home as well. Chief Yamu was well known, was one of our top Benin chief. His son said that one I am drop, and so he go University of Benin, go pour acid on somebody. Although I never ever see the man. It may be true, but Oshomole lies so much. It may be true, it could be lies. But what me they talk, we say Oshomole na he tell us say the man a thief. Now he tell us say the man they inexperienced. Say the only experience when he get now with Lucky Igbenedion for 3 or 4 rows. Say he not get enough experience to run Edo State. The same Oshomole na he carry is a Yamu come. Say na gubernatorial candidate now. Because that's so he take enter without us asking questions. Oshomole from being tailor, Abriba tailor, he become a labor leader. From being the man they lock you. From being labor leader, Edo State clap for him. Even when they talk at that time, say the man a criminal. They put him. He become governor. From governor, he become chairman of APC. And the man, they cause all this wahala. And in order to please Fulani, Fulani go cause fight among Guna finish. They go continue the rule. Because we as Southerners, we never use our sense, make we come together and protect each other back. Even for a small group where I get from my phone, Yoruba post Yoruba language, Igbo man go vex. Igbo post Igbo man language, Yoruba go vex. Una dey craze. Una dey craze. I love every Nigerian. I don't have anything other than this wickedness of Fulani against the Fulanis. I love human beings as they are supposed to be. We are supposed to love each other. If I don't understand your language, sometimes I don't understand things I post because I don't understand the language. Apart from the Bini I speak, even some of my Bini is not very clear. I don't really understand languages in Nigeria. If I don't understand, sometimes I go to ask, I bet una translate for me now. Make una translate for me now. Make I understand what they happen. Maybe from just the video, I'll be able to guess what exactly is going on. But I may not fully understand the story. I go ask for translation. If you know you cannot tolerate, if an Igbo man cannot tolerate a Yoruba man, or a Yoruba man cannot tolerate an Igbo man, how are we going to fight the common enemy, who are the Fulanis, who are actually putting the whole of Nigeria under slavery? If you cannot persevere, if you cannot, if an Igbo man says, or an Urobo man, or a German, or a Calabari man is angry with an Eket man, how are we going to fight the common enemy, who are the Fulanis? Now the question where they ask gonna be this: they don't turn us against each other. We don't use our mind turn ourselves against each other. We are not using our brains. We are not coming together to reason like human beings. Instead, we are saying, oh, Igbo too love money. I saw one poster where Yorubas carry for Lagos. Igbos should stop buying land, their land. Una the craze. They are not stealing the land, they are buying it. They are buying the land. People are selling because they don't have need for that land. What the hell is wrong with you people? We cannot even live together. Yet we want to rule each other. We cannot live together. We cannot love each other. Yoruba man see Bini as me be, you go say Omo Igbo. You don't even care to know where I'm from in Nigeria to understand what culture I have. I'm nearer to you than the Igbo person, but you call me Omo Igbo because you have the genuine hatred in your heart for Igbo people. Igbo will see Yoruba and say, look at them, dirty people. You feel you are better. You people are mad. You are all mad. You are all crazy. If we cannot learn to love and tolerate each other, to be able to reason together, how are we going to ever hold on to the reign of office that we demand? Tinubu was selling us. Give Buhari 35 billion. 35 billion where he not work for. I don't want to join all those Bini language class, Joe. Some of those Bini people, they are so myopic in their thinking. Their own mind and small mind. If you say anything, apart from what I talk, they don't want to know. And I am not that kind of Bini woman who want to lay my life for anybody. I'm not laying my life for anybody. I can only lay it for my children or my direct family. I don't get time for all those kind of crap. You cannot freely talk. If you want to talk, you have to talk and bring sense to a group where everybody go reason accordingly. Una go see wetin dey right. You go take them to those in front. They go see whether they right. They go move them forward. Yoruba hate Igbo. Igbo hate Yoruba. Hausa hate Efik hate Calabari. Calabari hate Ijo. Wetin dey wrong with una for South? Wetin dey wrong with una? Let's come together as brothers and sisters. Let's go above. Don't buy land in my place. Don't marry my daughter. All those things are racism. All those things. And when I hear say, oh, Igbo they kill black man, they are racist. You are a racist. If you are an Igbo man who cannot stand a Yoruba person, if you are a Yoruba person who cannot stand a Bini person, you're racist. You're racist. We are all the same. We all have blood and water flowing in our veins. We all have brains in our head if we want to use it well. Why are you being racist to each other? Why can't we love ourselves? Why can't we appreciate ourselves? If we can't appreciate ourselves, how then do you expect somebody else to love you and appreciate you? Tell me. If you cannot love your brother, if an Igbo man cannot trust my brother Isaac, God bless you, my brother. You know, if you cannot trust an Igbo man to make decisions where it go benefit both you and him, and Yoruba man cannot trust an Esa man to make decisions that will benefit him and the Esa man, when we go move forward for South? When? The next election when they come now, before you know, they go push one Fulani person. Every Southerner go follow and say then they the same party. It's like a cult when you are in a party. It's like you are in a cult. Una no know say those people are using you. They give you money, the kind of money you want. Maybe for your life you never even see 1 million before. They begin give you 100 million. You just lose your mind. You begin sell your immediate brother. You begin sell your immediate sister. Una don't sell una self, sell una children future. There is nowhere to run in Nigeria now. All of una they sell una self. Now they sell una self. Now money una want. Thank you, my dear sister Sandra. Una want money, una they sell. Una dey sell una self. Una go there just because the Fulanis they sit down. Akpabio the other day they go carry that with the color Ukoki for Bini when they take carry load when Fulani they tie for head that they are turban they tie for his head. He don't think say he don't arrive. The average Southerner is a greedy and a selfish person. Very selfish. It's all about him. That's why Ajimo be do. His wife they cook like five or 10 soup at once. Make Oga try the one when he go like. He don't die now go grave for his wickedness. Make it rot in hell now. He don't die. He don't go. And I'm not one of those who come they talk say when people don't die finish. He go say hey, he was a nice man. I don't get time for all that. He was an evil man. He held on to the reign of office. He said he had all the authority. I remember his confrontation with students. Where is he now? 6 feet below. May he rot in hell. For all those politicians, especially in the South, who have treated the South so bad, may it never be well with you. If you are a politician and you find yourself in a political position, you should be using that to bless people around you, to bless your community, your immediate community. Remember, like my people will say in Bini, when you die, now your family go smell you. Now they go fit tolerate your smell. You should look at your immediate community and say, what can I contribute to this my immediate community? It's not about building a mansion where helicopter they land on top. That is not the achievement you should be seeking. It's not about having swimming pool on top of your roof. That is not the achievement you should be seeking. You should be leaving a good legacy that even your own great-grandchildren will come and enjoy from it. But when you go into that position, all you people want to do is to line your individual pockets. Once Fulani know how to catch South, he go just give you one. He go just open bank. They go just give you money. There is a video trending now of a Hausa woman who was saying, "Hope the politicians are proud of themselves." I have it somewhere. I will look for it. Said your children have come back now with their flashy cars driving around. You have billions of naira or dollars stuck in rooms in your house that your children just go there and pick up bundles. I hope you are proud. Others are suffering. Of course, that is what's going to happen. Shameless people. They are depending on Western world. The Western world is getting ready to kick out all African foreign. Yes, even by their attitude, they do it to us here. Because you are second-class citizen. America has made its own so obvious. America gets law for white, get law for black. And yet, among us, we don't love each other. Within Nigeria, Hausa not like Igbo not like Yoruba, Yoruba not like Urobo, Urobo not like Ichekiri, Chekiri not like Ijo. You una decrease. We should be able to love each other, to give space to each other. Now we black people now you go see we go don't climb up. Somebody go give you ladder, climb, reach up. When you reach up, you go push them down. So nobody go join you. You decrease. The world that are fast moving today, that are most successful today, are where people help each other. Look at the Chinese, the way they are flooding into Africa. They've come into Africa. They know how rich the land of Africa is. They begin pack their brothers. Whether they go school, they not go school, we don't know. All of them don't become masters. And now we black people, now you go carry ourselves, go sell to Chinese. Once they give you small money, they know they think anymore. You go just carry him brother, you go sell him. You go tell them the best way to handle that black person, to relegate that black person to the pit where they push him. The thing they too bad. Southern Nigeria, we need to sit and use our head. The reason why they do this video today be say, I don't think I'm. How I go take deliver am. The Nigerian woman is a strong woman. Nigerian men must support their women to excel in all areas of life, for they can help make our journey to the promised land shorter. Well, that one is another topic for another day. Yes, but we as individuals is what I'm looking at. Thank you, my sister Kim. What I'm saying as individuals, as citizens of Nigeria, we don't see now say Fulanis don't hijack our throne. Now only them Then they say he qualified. See Yerima Shetima every day boasting that nobody else will rule other than themselves. They've been there, they will continue to rule. Why? Because the Yorubas will not agree for an Igbo man to rule Nigeria. The Igbo man will not agree, trust the Yoruba man to rule Nigeria. Everybody sees each other as an enemy. And because of this stupidity, the Hausa Fulanis, who have no brains in their head, continue to rule Nigeria into trouble. They continue. And once one Fulani get up now, give some few Southerners money, now you go begin here. Yes. Some begin articulate. They forget saying that Buhari be Fulani for the other side, Atiku Fulani for the other side. We are articulated. I am a Buharist. Every one of them begin fight each other. They begin curse their papa, curse their mama on Facebook. Now those things don't go quiet until the next election. When are we going to start loving, truly and honestly loving each other, to support each other for a common cause that will benefit our generation? When? Nigerians, the answer is now thrown to you. I have asked you this question. Please give me the answer. Because I'm tired. Only yesterday I was so shocked. I was reading one group I have on my WhatsApp. I was reading one of my very good friends. I respect these two men because they are two good friends of mine. Posted something, but because he's a Yoruba man in Yoruba, I don't understand Yoruba. I don't understand one word of Yoruba. But I'm in so many Yoruba groups, and I always ask people, tell me what is happening. When I play Igbo music, I enjoy it. If you've ever been in my car, you will know most of the music I play is spoken in Igbo. But I enjoy it because I'm a Nigerian. There is no part of Nigeria I don't love. I love Nigerians because I am a Nigerian. Even Ghanaian, I will play their music and enjoy it because my heart is open to love. Because he posts Yoruba, he said this is supposed to be. There is nothing wrong in what he posted. If you had no understanding, you can ask the next person, say, what thing be this? I don't understand. You when you post, I better translate now. Don't just post. Let's have an understanding of this video. There was nothing out of this world about that video. I just saw people, maybe cleaners or street cleaners or something. All of them, they put their jackets, they drop and they speak in Yoruba. I didn't understand. But what I guessed is up till now I still don't understand. Is maybe they are unhappy with the way the government or their employer is treating them. And just for that simple thing, this guy unfriended himself. I was disappointed. When people are mature, they should act their age. As a matter of fact, the reply that my friend gave to him, I told him well done. Though he had unfriended himself, I wanted him to see that. Because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that kind of stupid myopic thinking. We should be able to tolerate each other. Outside Nigeria, if we don't protect and tolerate each other, we are on our own. Within Nigeria, if we cannot trust ourselves to find one person who is good enough, we are on our own. People like Tinubu and the others, they saw if Southwest, Tinubu and others know what they are doing, we are supposed to be majority with the help of the middle belt. Yes. Mini 4 regions against 2 regions. Yes. But no. You know what they did? Let me quickly touch on that. Tinubu believed because he's a Muslim, like the North, he is one of them. Or them. He thinks he's one of those happening for. I like the way he wasted his 35 billion, and I hope he wastes more because he's a thief anyway. And one time is coming, we will ask. The children will pay with their blood. They will pay with everything they've ever worked for, because he stole that money he didn't work for. I don't know how their children walk on the street without shame on their faces. 35 billion he gave to Buhari to campaign. They didn't campaign, they used it to buy thugs to rig election. I think the problem was inherited from our fathers. They sold us out. I'm not saying something can't be done, but I may take time. We will continue to push the consciousness for united southern Nigeria. My brother, let's leave our fathers who are gone. Let's start from now. People went into slavery. Their great grandfathers and mothers went into slavery. Today they are fighting for their rights and talking about Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. It's not only black. I have very good friends among whites. I've lived in England for almost 30 years. So if I don't have friends among them, I'll be lying to you. I have very good friends. Not all white people are bad towards black. Some genuinely love you. They will go a great length to support you. But within the small Nigeria from where we come, the topic, my brother, is I have not thought of it, but I think we need to love each other in the South. I will put a topic, right? Normally I do my video before I put the topic. It's all about loving each other. How we within the South, we hate each other. Why is it that we cannot support each other? Why? Why can't the South, Igbo, Calabar, Ijo, Robo, Bini, support maybe an Isha man if he wants to be president? Why can't Yoruba trust Igbo? Why can't Igbos trust Yoruba? Why can't Esa? Why is there so much distrust in the South? That is the topic. Why is there so much distrust amongst us in the South? We should be able to stand with each other and speak with one voice. We should all go for a common cause. I remember when Jonathan came. Now South, now he stand against Jonathan to bring Jonathan down. Bring him and his party that I know they were corrupt. I'm not here to advocate for PDP. Me, myself, I was angry with them. But what I'm trying to say is, why can't the South come together as one? Why can't they love each other to the point where we now pick up one person and say, this is our representative that we trust? Igbos don't trust Yoruba. Yoruba don't trust Igbo. When Igbo talk, they say now, oh, they are very greedy. It's all about them and about their money. They want to take over Yoruba land. When Yoruba talk, they are very dirty. They are very cunning. They are liars. You cannot trust them. Why can't we love each other to a point where we come to the point of trust for each other? Me as a Benin woman, if I was to stand up tomorrow and say, I want to go for one political position, you will see so many objections to me. They would rather go for a Fulani man or a Fulani woman than to go for me. Why do we hate each other so much that we want to bring each other down at all costs for the enemy to ride? Why? Now my question be that too. I want Yorubas to sit down, make una think about this thing, because it disturb me well. I don't understand why. I should go and ask Awolowo and Yoruba why. No, I should ask you, Don Chidoski. If you know you don't like my topic, get off my page. I should ask you. Don't come here and talk foolishness. I'm talking about people finding common ground of tolerance. Thank you, my brother Emmanuel George. If you cannot tolerate your brothers, you think you can ride it over anybody. The sad thing is you are not even very educated, but get off my page. Don't come here and talk rubbish. I'm asking a simple question. Why can't we find common ground to love each other? Why can't we come together as brothers and sisters in the South for the common good of everybody? Why can't we? Why is it that when we are giving political position, all we do is steal to fill our pocket until all our mouth things go they fall from there? Eh? It's not too late. Don't tell me. You might want Biafra. Have I ever told you not to look for Biafra? I'm not telling you not to look for Biafra. You can continue to advocate for your Biafra and fight for your Biafra. What I am trying to say is, we are Southerners. Why can't we love each other? Me, I'm not Biafra. I'm never going to be. I don't want to be. I'm an Edo woman. And Edo State is not under Biafra. We are not Biafrans. We have our own region. But I have not said, if you know you have a reason for fighting for your Biafra, go ahead. I have never ever preached on this platform against Biafrans. If anything, I've always said the government should listen to them. But don't come and advocate your Biafra for me. I'm not interested. I'm only telling you that as blacks even, we need to love each other. To the point where people will now start to respect us. We don't love each other. That's why an average black person can be picked up on the street of London, or street of America, and killed, and no questions asked. Because we've not shown that as black people, we value each other. It even happens here. When you are here and I am in the UK, you're working with a Kenyan. Kenya hates you. They can betray you. Sierra Leone hates you. They can set you up. But why can't black people love each other? This is not too much. You see Chinese, you don't know the difference between Chinese and Vietnamese. It's hard to tell. I know they all look the same. They even work and do business together. But you won't see a Ghanaian man and a Sierra Leonean man. They will tell you they are doing business together. Why can't we trust each other and come together for one common good? Why is that trust missing? Why is it always about us, about me? If I go there now, they give me one political office, I will thief and thief and thief to fill. So my great grandchildren, and unfortunately for them, all that money when they thief, by the time it comes to those children they are stealing for, the money is worthless. Why can't we look for something that would be of benefit to not just our individual selves, but to our community, to our immediate environment, to our family, and to our friends that are surrounding us? Why is it always about us? It's always about our selfish self. We are ever so selfish, ever so greedy. We want to eat with our 2 hands and 2 legs. Why are we like that? Eh? We did trust by voting Abiola, but the Yorubas was compensated with OBJ, so the political trust is gone. All those things you are saying, that is your personal opinion. I am not happy with OBJ. I have known so many Yorubas who are not happy with him. That is what I am saying. Those people we have brought to power have been about their individual selves. And you find that very common in the South. Now, South, the thing they come away with about doing for themselves alone. Obasanjo is one of the biggest thieves Nigeria ever produced. And it was all about himself. All that Operation Feed the Nation, it was to feed his individual pocket. It was to feed his just personal pocket, not about anybody else. The man was busy using the federal government money to create his own farm. The man not work for the money when he make himself into a billionaire. He's one of the biggest thieves. Even internationally, he's known. So I'm not here to say that because Obasanjo is a Yoruba man. No. Southerners are very selfish people. Very, very selfish. It's all about them. Nobody else. And when is that time going to come? I'm not sure if anybody go vote for me, my brother. Thank you for offering. You know, when is that time going to come when we go stand together? Like the Biafrans are saying, they are advocating for Biafra. There is nothing wrong in doing that. Nothing. No. If you are not happy with the way the government is being run, you have every right within the law to say, I want my own space. And government will look at it, they will sit with them and negotiate and see if there is any need to let them go. Or else, places like all these Ghana and the others, they for not get their own country now, and we for not get our own country for Nigeria, we for continue to do under the British rule. But because we negotiated, it can be done. But the Fulanis will not allow it because the land on which the Fulanis are trying to tap, have been stealing, is where the Igbos are. So we understand what that agitation is about and what that reprisal is about. But what I am telling you is why those of us who, whether Igbos are fighting for Biafra, Yorubas are fighting for their own land as well, all of us are the same enemy we get. And those enemies are those caliphates in the north. The one where you don't take over Nigeria like saying that their papa creator. So what we need to do now is to come together as one body, achieve what we get, and later ask for what we feel we need. Ask for what we need. You see, even within the little Edo state we are, Esa not like Bini, Bini not like Esa. Even sometimes you want marry, your papa go they ask you, say, why you go bring Bini man, or why you go bring Esa woman. These are all stupid. Why can't we love each other? Why can't we accept each other? Why can't we just tolerate each other and try to understand the other person? Try and understand the other person. Even within that Bini, I don't hear where they go say, oh, some Esa say they know they sell land to Bini. And Bini na Bini people get Bini. It's crazy. Why can't we just try and understand the other person to know exactly where the other person is coming from and see if we can all move on the same train? And that is why we are not succeeding. Because the house that is divided amongst itself surely falls, no matter how you look at. The South is divided amongst itself, and that is why we are in this predicament. We talk about the North suppressing us. We talk about Hausas stealing from us. We don't love each other. And until we learn to love each other, trust each other, hold each other hand and fight on a common front, we're not going to win this battle. You can say it happened in my great-grandfather's time. Those things don't spoil 3 million years. If you start now, you teach your children now to trust the average other Nigerian or the other African, you go see, say with time, all of us go speak with one voice and we go win this battle with time. Biafra can fight their own. Arewa can fight their own. Everybody begin fight your own. But let's learn to trust each other to move. Yes, in 1967 they said there was Biafra war also. If you cannot forget, you can live with it. But don't bring it to my page. Me, I have spoken, and that is how I speak. I'm not going to come here and say, oh yes, it happened. Oh, if it happens now, the Hausa Fulanis know they don't have our support. Me, I'm saying it here. I said something a few weeks ago that Edo State is not Lagos State. You can see how it played out in Nigeria now. The same thing. If Biafra war was to break out again now, trust me, the Hausa Fulani have no support in Edo State. I can guarantee you that. There is no support. We have no support. We are not going with the Hausas. So, if you want to advocate for your Biafra, go ahead. I know these things happen in nations. I am not going to live with it forever. We have talked about it. There are so many ways. I know my sister love it. There are so many ways of overcoming these things. But we must start from the very beginning. And that is trusting our neighbors. Loving our neighbors, coming together and speaking in one voice. And until we do that, we have a problem. Even the Biafra you are advocating for, you may not get it. We need to come together first. We need to speak in one voice. Exactly. The freedom they seek, their anger has not given it to them. Until we come together and begin to do things together as Southerners, let's advocate for togetherness. Let's speak instead of all those nonsense, calling each other names, not tolerating each other's language. Let's look above those things. Every ethnic group has its own fault. Even my own Benin people, they have their own faults. Trust me. Me as a Benin woman, I know what I can't tolerate with Benin people. Every ethnic group gets your own fault. Sometimes they go say, Benin, those ones now witches. They go say, yes, and I fly past. No place where my grandfather told me a thing so many years ago when I was a little girl. My mother's father. He said a community is incomplete without the good, the bad, the ugly. In every community, there is a witch, there is a thief, there is a liar, there is a prostitute, there is a saint. When they hurt anybody, go just they do you. And there is some that will just say, I beg, let them carry their wahala go. The I don't care kind of person. That is what makes a community. And that is where the excitement builds. In the South, nobody is perfect. Even me when they talk, so I'm not perfect. I have my own faults. You've not lived with me. You don't know how I smell. You don't know if when I wake, if since morning I don't bath. Nobody will not get your own fault. Until we start to look above those irrelevant things and start to reason together, South no go ever fit come to the front. Go and mark it. I said it today. Mona, help me share this video. We need to start to educate our children to tolerate each other. We need to start to see each other as friends. We need to start to pull each other hand. If you see a brother or sister in trouble, don't ask where you are from before you help. Pull a hand and say, are you in trouble? Where can I help you? Until we start to do all these things, the South will remain in the background, in the dark. Because the major reason when we get in the South, when it keep us where we did so, that the fact that our individual business, our individual things now we they do, we know they do for everybody. We they do for only me. I am going there. If you see the house, when I go take that money build. When I build, I go tie this road, go reach the end, I go buy the whole land. You're not thinking about of what benefit will that land be to my community? What can I put in this place when we lack? When not there my community? Okay, this my community, water not there. If I bring water, how many people go fit benefit from her? You go fit supply house from where I go take that water. We don't get that. It's all about their individual selves. As a matter of fact, we have now settled into having individual boreholes. Nobody is asking the government for pipe-borne water, which I grew up with. There was water board in Benin. Where would they come from school? That time we go enter a tap, we go drink before we go waka pass. We have to learn to love each other. When office day, don't employ people because they are only from your place. They know how to say dalo or they know how to say yeah. You should employ across the board, and you should employ people based on their own qualification and their experience. Don't just carry people they put for because in Papa na commissioner where he want give you contract, you give her work though you know say you not get that qualification. Nigeria is not going to move forward. You are not helping anybody. If anything, you are one of the contributors to the demise of Nigeria. Nigeria is slowly dying under these Fulani people who are very ruthless and heartless. Nigeria is dying. Make we begin as Southerners begin love each other, to support each other, to take this each other seriously on a journey. The journey na common front that we want fight. Biafra want their own land. You will have Biafra land only if we have a common front where we don't fight, we don't succeed. That fight when you fight now only you stand. But if we have succeeded, you can then start to agitate for your land, which will be given to you after lengthy negotiations. Rome was not built in a day. Me, I meet that saying for this world. And by the time I'm gone, even children when they never born, I go begin talking. It takes a lot for these things to fall into place. If I see Biafra and Hausa they fight, you think say I go allow Hausa man run enter my house? No, I go chase them out. If you want cut in neck, you cut them. I not go join the fight, but I not go support Hausa man like they did in 67, which I know most people regretted in the end. It should have been just fight between Hausa and Fulanis. Yoruba supported Fulanis because they thought they could control them. But they don't see now, say, the Fulani man is not as foolish as they had thought. Take it, is my word. That's what they thought. They thought they were going to gain from it. We've all suffered. So, now, if the fight was to break out again, Fulani will fight their fight, while we stand back and watch. And the truth be that. But I'm not saying the fight should start. All I'm saying is, let's love ourselves in the south. For us to progress. Progress to the front. Nobody is going to progress if we not love each other for south. If because Yoruba man you not trust and you think say you go lie against you not trust him. You Igbo man, for that you won't support his good cause. Make all of us move forward. We will not go move forward because Yoruba not trust Igbo not trust Yoruba, Yoruba not trust Chekiri not trust Yoruba. We not go move forward. Until we learn to trust each other and begin to speak in one voice, we're not going to move forward. Go and mark this word I have just said. I have not given this video a title. I don't ever give my video a title until I finish. But I'm telling you now, as my people and as my family, the time has come for us to set all our grievances aside and begin to love each other. For us to and because they know we don't love each other, that is why they are using us against each other. Anybody when they give money now, you go see, because they don't turn everybody to beggar man. The moment the politics come now, they go take them into small room. We know they did there before they go follow them into small room. If they say they did APC, people like Akpabio, they call them into small room, give them one portfolio where you go see billions thief. He will come out and speak against the South. And that is happening over and over and over again. Until we learn to love each other to a point where we don't betray each other, we not go ever fit win these Hausa Fulani people. And they know what the South is looking for: money. Even for those of una when they watch me, some of una day when they give una money now, una go sell us. I don't talk my own. Now Sunday we do so. Have a good Sunday, everybody. If una like the video, may una help me share it. Because I think the time has come. We should look inwardly at ourselves. Even the word of God says, a house that is divided amongst itself will surely fall. And that is where we are now. That is where we are. South is falling because we are divided amongst ourselves. Let's rethink what make us the vex for each other. Why Yoruba they hate Igbo? Why Igbo they hate Yoruba? Make we rethink what be the real reason why we don't like each other. Let's look above or look beyond those irrelevant things what we talk about. Igbos buying land in Yoruba land is not going to turn Lagos to Igbo land. Let's look above all those irrelevant things that we are arguing about, that we are quarreling about. Let's attack the common enemies as a unified force, but we must start to love each other. From this day, I want to preach that love. I want people to look at it. It may be annoying to you, but go back and sit back and think about it. Until we start to love each other, me, I love you, you love me, genuinely, to pull your hand on this path that we are all walking, we are not going to succeed. The Fulanis will always rule it over us. Fulanis are minority, but they are the ones that have killed off most of the Hausa people now. They are the ones who are ruling in the north. And you see what their rule is causing. Is ruining Nigeria. Is bringing in terrorism. Is killing Nigerians. So I beg, if you not like this video, Mona, help me share it, because I have been thinking about it. It's been breaking my heart. Why don't we love each other in the south? Why do we hate each other so much? I love every Nigerian. Why can't other Nigerians open their heart to love? Stop insulting each other. Let's speak with one voice, because we have diverse voices. Waiting to take divide on further be all this politics, when some go say na PDP then they ready to die put, some go say na APC then be ready to die put. Now that's one that they take divide now. Until we learn to enter inside house, closed door like they do, they don't speak. If you expect them to say anything, they don't say anything. But then they hold meeting behind all those party lines where you they see, where they take bring una down. Until una begin see this one, we not go move forward. I have spoken. Una all do well. Where's Sultan Sandra? Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. May God help every one of us. Thank you very much, my sister Kim. Thank you, everybody. My brother. I don't know, it could be man, it could be a woman. Don't take offense if I don't know. I will look at your photo later. God bless you for listening. It's a good Sunday. I am very happy to have seen every one of you.